Hello, kittens. Hello, Mama. Hi, Mom. It's me. I'll let you up the front if you want. See? No. Oh, yeah, you remember me. And I come bearing the gifts. 2 cans of wet food. Take care of the litter box and the mess near it. And I have the parts coming that I believe will allow me to set up a second cam on the far side of the kennel cage. It will arrive somewhere between 5 and 9 p.m. Amazon same day delivery. And then we'll work on Billywig's eyes. Or eye. Gets crusty. It's a good kind of crust though. If you want to see me while I'm doing this, you click on Cam 2 event on the tablet or PC, tablet or phone, or click on the folder icon if you're on the PC, located in the bottom right hand corner of the video window. Oh yeah. In person, Occamy is definitely getting darker. Darker than her brother. I woke him up. This is purified distilled water. Purified in that I boiled it in case pipes weren't sterilized. Mama, would you go back to eating? You're a good mama. I like the mama. You got the hiccups. Just putting a drop of the water on his eye and tapping it so it soaks in. Mama hears Dorian growling and she's growl eating. Pretty girl. I need more water. He doesn't like the manhandling. if you're on the PC, you can open up another tab to have Cam 2 playing. That way you can just press Shift Tab to alternate between the two. This is just standard issue eye crusties. Kind of like what you get in the morning. But we want to try to keep them under control because it could lead to an infection. But since his eyes are still not quite open yet, basically they're dry tears. But since his eyes aren't opened fully yet anyways, you have to be careful. It's a little wiggle worm. Kind of doesn't help that every time I try to rub his eye, he clenches it, which kind of pinches the crust in between his eyelids. So I have to gently lift up to keep him from clenching. Okay. Let's get him a little bit softer. Okay. Yeah, the ones who are typing in uppercase, currently Jean, she's transcribing what I say for those people who cannot hear. That's why we have a rule that only the CC'er can type in uppercase. If you talk in all uppercase, your message will be deleted. I've added the weight chart to the link section below the video in the video description. If it says to be announced, refresh or reload. Ain't nobody. Oh, there we go. And his eye is all the way open. Let's get the rest of that gunk out of there. Okay, I need to bring him closer because I need to be extra careful right now. So, sorry for anybody missing it. Oh, that was it. Hair already came out. Introducing Billywig, because now you can't tell them apart by looking at their eyes. Well, his other eye might still be partially closed. I don't think there's any crust in his other eye. I did not feel any. Closed captioning is where you see the text on the TV telling you what the people are saying. It's like that, but in chat. Where you going, girl? Ooh. Somebody likes pettings. See, it's when their eyes open, it's good to start holding them like this and interacting with them, because that's what keeps kittens from turning feral. Okay, let me take a closer look at your other eye. You got tiny hooks. Okay. It's like my feet aren't touching anything. Mommy, I'm being abducted. Okay, his other eye is not crusted shut, at least from what I can tell. Their names are in the video description below, along with the description, which doesn't help you with Occamy and Billywig, because they look almost the same. But this is the boy back here. Billywig. Mama is Seraphina. And they like sleeping over there. So tonight I'm going to work on adding a cam up here looking this way. Okay. Hey Niffler, you watching? Okay. Niffler is already over a pound. And it is my belief that they do their growing when they're sleeping. And they have been sleeping a lot. They like to sleep for long periods of time. What I'm doing now is pottying them so I don't weigh their pee, because that can vary quite a bit day to day. Looks like we have a full bladder here. A 2 tissue pee. All done? Nope, not done. Yeah, that thud was his pee tissue. Okay. Yesterday he weighed 461.5 grams. Hold on. 475.5. There's a 14-gram gain, almost 3%. He's had 2 days in a row with a really big gain. Okay, come here, Occamy. I'm sorry. Lots of pee there. Yeah, all the information I have on Seraphina is in the description. They came from Lewis County and transferred to the Humane Society of Seattle and then transferred to us. Okay. She weighed 361 grams yesterday. 381.5. It's a 20-gram gain, 5.4%. Very impressive. Mama's left shoulder weighs 350 grams. Lots of pee here. Okay, Billywig weighed 440. 440. 4 paws on the scale, please. 474. I'm gonna do him again though. Time to bring in the bowl. 474. So that's a 34 gram gain, 7.2%. So Billywig is more than a pound now. I haven't looked at the Uber chart yet, but I think these guys are like topping the charts. Niffler and Billywig are almost the same weight. And Occamy is about 3 ounces behind. She's only 2.5 ounces away from a pound. You hear the crows outside? Mama has 2 extra claws on her front paw and 1 on the back. She's like, "Shut up, crow." He's a talker, isn't he, Mama? False alarm. He's just crying kitten. Crying wolf. Crying kitten. I think a combination of mama with a good weight, and kittens that overly like their naps has produced really chubby kittens. This is Occamy. She's definitely going to be darker than Billywig. And these two are known as Lilac Point Siamese. Question was asked, do these kittens sleep more than others? Probably not, but they don't like to wake up. So they sleep for longer periods of time. Like yesterday, it was like 4.5 hours before Mama started potting them and forced them awake. There's like a little wet spot on the towel where I had the pad. He's like, yummy. Bless you. Hello. Kittens are born with blue eyes, and around 4 to 8 weeks of age changes to their final color. Occamy is asleep. Billywig's crested eye is fully open. And I cannot feel any crust in his left eye. Take a closer look and just lift it gently just to make sure. Yep. I'm going to put a drop on it just in case. So if it is actually crusted shut, that'll help it open on its own. Since it is partially opened, the muscles around the eye will help keep it open, will help open it the rest of the way. One more drop. Okay, that's good. Good enough for this visit. Yeah. That's right, boys and girls. Get your exercise. I guess I could always tie-dye one of the kittens so you can tell them apart. That's a joke, by the way. Now when I had 5 Siamese kittens that looked pretty much exactly identical, I did experiment with food coloring and spray food coloring. I found that spraying their armpit allowed the color to last the longest, which was like not long at all. Six of them. Oh, sorry. There were 6 cloned. The clone troopers. Okay, let me take a look at that eye. Well, that eye looks really good. You got a good healthy eye there, Billywig. Yeah, with that litter, their fur just wouldn't take any of the food grade dye, which is non-toxic. I made sure of that. FDA approved for humans, which is a lot tighter requirement than animals. Whoops, Billywig. Occamy, you got her face in the corner. Let's do this. There. Now you have a pocket over on this side. Niffler's trying to get back in that corner. I think they just like the corners. Maybe if I rolled this towel the other way, other length. Actually, we don't really need the towel anymore. There's another towel underneath this. You can kind of see it underneath. It's double layered. It's like you took my corner. Of course, if I did have the other cam up, I'd be full of cat butt right now. So cam 1 will be the current cam 1. The current cam 2 will become cam 3. And cam 2 will be the other side of the kennel. You were somebody's pet, weren't you? Two, four. It looks like her bottom set of 4 nipples are active and the top 4 are not. But I did not get a really close look. Get a close look at her butt right now. Yes, I am going to the Black Cat Ball this year. I won't be able to go to the Fur Ball or the Lapse Gala this year, though. Mama's being cute on cam 2. And there was, I don't remember if with Lizzie, I know I couldn't go to a fundraiser in Canada last year because of Nigel's constipation. I was able to this year. I wasn't able to go to the fur ball. I think that was because of Lizzie. Mama basically just decided that she was done being a mom after Lizzie's car alarm kept going off. And Shelby required me to pet her in order to let Lizzie nurse. I think Nigel is what caused me to miss the No, he's the one that caused me to miss Tiny Kittens fundraiser in late July. That was because I changed something and Shelby didn't approve, and putting it back was not good enough. She was definitely done being mom. She just had enough. Shelby, she was kind of shell-shocked when Lizzie was born. I could tell she was stressed from it. And Lizzie discovered that she yells really loud, Mama will come. And then Mama decided, no more. And Lizzie was born 4 days after Sparky and the other kittens. Turns out Sparky was the other kittens were being aborted, and Sparky was too, but she was far enough along to survive for several days. Front seat of the car. She was born in the front seat. I looked over in the carrier and saw two tails. I was like, what the heck? You know, that wasn't what I said. You can guess what I said. And I pulled over and looked in and saw two kittens. Yeah, it's like I had just left the shelter, and I pulled over into a parking lot and called the vet to let them know, and they're like, because they just taught me how to tube feed Sparky, and I asked them, do you want me to come back? And they asked me, do they look like they're doing fine? I'm like, yeah. Nope, no need to come back. But they were flabbergasted too. And I updated the live stream banner to let everybody else know. And then Shelly messaged me like, what kind of crap show am I running down there? That wasn't her language either.
Alrighty, but time for me to go. Bye, kittens. I'll see you later. Mwah. Oh, hush.
Do I watch Shelby and Lizzie on Facebook? I watch all my fosters. They have Facebook pages. Alright, enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.